back to No Excuses, man. Cap. Oh, man, we back with another one, man. We ain't got no song of the week this week.
Nah.
Got no music this week, man. I want to jump straight into some NBA talk, though, man. I don't even feel like sitting around Fredder, man. So let's get to the business, man. So the Boston Celtics beat Golden State the other day by 52 points. Then they lost to the Cavs.
Record one. That's as bad as Golden State ever got beat.
I think so. You know, so then they turned around and lost to the Cavs the other night, like right at the end. But they was on an 11-game winning streak. The Boston currently have the best record in the NBA. They also hold the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. They pretty much gonna wrap that up, be the number one seed throughout the Eastern Conference in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We know Boston history, man. Tatum, Brown, in all season, man, they went and picked up Drew Holiday, added Kristaps Porzingis. They kept Derek White. The Boston got a good team, man. So my question to you is, do or die for Boston to win it all this year?
Most certainly.
Expound.
Because you've been to the Eastern Conference Finals like how many times? Like five or six times, maybe. And you won one of them, which was last year, right? Year four last, 2022.
Right.
So
because they lost the Golden State.
You keeping the team constructed together. You keeping it Jaylen Brown and Jason Taylor. You just paid Jaylen Brown all this money to keep him there.
Is Al Horford still there?
Al Horford still there.
Okay.
You really kept
Al
Horford. The only person you ain't got no more is Marcus Smart. And
that's what level Marcus Smart. He went to Memphis.
And in the summer, I can't remember his name. Rob. What the fuck was his name?
The Dread.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I know you're talking about him. Dude with the Dread. The shot block.
Other than that, you pretty much got the same team. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And it's time for Boston. I mean, how many times are we gonna keep speaking highly of them in the regular season, and in the postseason they're not getting it done? You know what I'm saying? Eventually they're gonna have to get over the hump.
Facts.
All the greats have. You know what I'm saying? It took Giannis a little while. Giannis finally got over the hump. It took Jokic a little while to get over the hump. He got over the hump. You know what I'm saying? So I speak of Jason Tatum in that same regard as I do them guys, because Tatum is a top player, one of the top players in the NBA.
That's a fact.
So I expect for him to get over the hump and win the finals.
Robert Williams. I'm sorry, I just bothered me. I had to look.
I was saying R, but
Robert Williams. That's his name. Continue.
Yeah.
I had to think of that name.
Eventually, you're gonna have to get over the hump with Boston. But only thing that scared me with Boston is they look good in the regular. And it's this: Boston play somebody like Miami, and Miami fuck around and beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they lose the teams that they should beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'd be scared for Boston if they match up with Miami, because for some reason Miami matches up to Boston good when they play them. I don't know what the fuck it is. When Miami play Boston, I don't know what it is, but Miami has Boston on.
Let me interject real quick.
They do.
I'm gonna let you keep going though, because I like all the points you make.
Yeah.
I want to touch specifically on the Miami-Boston part of what you just said.
Yeah.
Do you think that's Miami having Boston number, which that could be true, or do Miami just turn into a different beast in the playoff period?
It could be both.
Okay. I just want to throw it out there.
But for some reason, like I say, they catch hell when they play Miami. I'm just, them being regarded and them being the best team in the league every season in the regular season.
Right.
Eventually, you have to cap this shit off. Eventually. I mean, it's been, like, how long Tatum been in the league? Since 2017? You know what I'm saying? He's getting there, but he ain't getting over the hump. We looking at Tatum in the regard as we look at the top players in the NBA.
Fact.
It's time for him to get over the hump. So I think it's championship or bust, man. I do. Me personally, if it don't work this year, man, you damn nigga split this shit up for real. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You bought Jaylen Brown back in hopes of, okay, we going all in. We're sticking with this team. Fuck what everybody else say. This is what we gonna win with this core right here. So let's see. We talk highly of Boston every year. You know what I'm saying? They always win all these games in the regular season, in the playoffs. They get far and they don't finish. Let's see, can they finish this year? Let's see.
Boston has become? Boston has become the NBA version of the Buffalo Bills,
Yeah.
the Dallas Cowboys, that team that makes the playoffs. They're gonna be in the playoff, but they ain't quite captured the championship. Fun fact: Boston got 17 championships in their franchise history. How many have they won in the last 35 years? One. Really in the modern NBA, post Larry Bird now, one. And Doc Rivers, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rondo, Tony Allen, Big Baby Glenn Davis. We know the team.
Yeah, that was
stacked team, right? Real deal. That team keeping motherfuckers relevant to this day. Yeah. To be honest, that's how much weight the whole. And they beat Kobe for him. Rest in peace to the Black Mamba. Yeah. And he came back and got their ass twice after that. Yeah. But I'm looking at Boston. My question with Boston, I might get flagged for this. And hey, fuck it, I say it. I'm not a believer in this Tatum Brown duo. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not. I don't know if it's Brown. I don't know if it's Tatum. I'm not a big fan of this real deal. They could have let Jaylen Brown walk this past offseason. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Not because I don't say Jaylen Brown is a good player. I say Jaylen Brown is a good player. I think today's NBA, the money is skyrocketing, so it's a little different. The market is different than what it used to be. I think there's no thinking this. Jaylen Brown is paid superstar money. He's not a superstar player. Yeah. Respectfully, Jaylen Brown is one of the highest paid players in the NBA. Yeah. Jaylen Brown got top 5, top 6 salary in the NBA. He's not a top 5 or 6 player. Yeah. Do I think he's one of the better number 2 options? Sure.
They paid Tobias Harris like that.
Exactly. Yeah. That's just the way the game is now. And I'm just the type of person I believe that when you're highly compensated, you're expected to highly perform. So I look at Boston, man. Then I'm gonna tell you why I'm agreeing that this should be the year. Joel Embiid been out the lineup. He's been hurt. He's coming back, but either way it go, look at Joel Embiid and that Philadelphia playoff history recently. Anyway, yeah, you can X Philly out, right? Yeah. Bam. Miami. While Miami do catch fire in the playoffs, they do. That is well established. Miami has been the 4 Eastern Conference Finals, the 2 NBA Finals in the past 4 or 5 years. Miami has been one of the most successful teams in the postseason recently. They just happened to, when they got to the finals in the bubble, they lost to the Lakers, lost to Denver last year. They haven't won a final, but they've gotten there twice, right? Miami beat Boston by 20, 30 points last year on a Game 7 in Boston. I ain't forgot that shit. I ain't forgot it. I remember.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad.
It was pretty fucking bad.
It was bad, man. They beat the shit out of the folks.
Yeah.
So for me, man, my thing, Boston should have payback on their mind for Miami. Yeah. I believe in that it's hard to beat a team twice type thing. Yeah. And basketball is different because you literally got to be the 4 times anyway. I think it's hard to beat the same team back-to-back times in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would give Boston the edge over Miami strictly for that reason. Mm-hmm. Strictly for that reason. Yeah. I know Jimmy Butler, a different animal in the playoffs. Yeah. So I'm not denying that. Milwaukee. This their first year with Dame and Giannis. Be honest, it ain't been as peaches and cream and as good looking as we thought it was going to be. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Milwaukee currently hold the 2 or 3 seed. So Milwaukee ain't doing bad. It's not as
we
good
thought,
as
we thought it's coming off the ground. It was going to be
right. It's not that shit.
It's not that shit. It's not. It's really
seriously, if Milwaukee and Boston meet in the playoffs, Boston should and will be the favorite.
Like we thought when Dame went to Milwaukee, we was like, okay,
they out of
here. They out of here. Right. But it's really not that.
That's not the case. That's not the case at all. Then they want to hire Doc Rivers. Speaking of, you know what I'm saying, people that's been living up to the 2008 championship forever, Doc Rivers, he might be corresponding number 1 to that. But that's neither here nor there. I like Doc Rivers. He got it. But my point is, Boston has to win the title this year. It's do or die for Boston. It's not good to get there and lose again. It's not good to get to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose to a Milwaukee or Miami or they're really the only teams we view as the big threats in the East. I like that young squad that Cleveland got. If the Knicks could get another star in the future, the Knicks could make some noise.
I'm gonna touch on Milwaukee after you. With Milwaukee, with Dame Dollar being there,
right?
Is it the look that we wanted with him in Greek? Is it more of a look forward, or was Drew Holiday the better fit? What was it? Like, what is it? Dame look better.
Good. That's a good point.
Yeah,
and then look, if they meet in the playoffs, where did Drew Holiday go?
Yeah,
Boston.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday could very well be a determining factor in that series, but I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
But
because we know Dame is the better player.
But
what I'm saying
seriously
is,
though, even when the Bucks won the championship in 2021, Drew Holiday was the second best player.
Yeah. I'm basing off of like the better. What was the better fit?
So far, it looked like it was Holiday. Yeah, it looked like it was Holiday. We all agree that Dame the better player. Dame is come on, man. Dame a Hall of Fame.
Right, Dame a Hall of Fame.
But I'm agreeing with you at that point.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you at that point. So that's how I'm looking at Boston right now. Do I think Boston gonna win it? No. But is it do or die for Boston? Yes. Boston got to win the championship.
Yeah, they gotta win it. They gotta win it.
Ain't Joel a Celtics fan?
Yeah, Joel.
Hey, he be watching it?
I'm not sure. I hope he do.
Hey, man, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hey, Joseph, y'all got to win it all this year, man.
C's got to bring it home.
Come be on no excuses, man. We'll talk about it. Moving on. In other news this week, Chris Lowe, reporter down South College football. He work around the Southeastern Conference. He knows that. He's the one that first reported Nick Saban was retiring. Yeah. When I relayed the message to you, that's how I knew it was real. Anything they got to do with Alabama football, if Chris Lowe said it, I believe it. Yeah. Right. So Chris Lowe wrote an article the other day talking about the article was centered around Nick Saban retiring. Why did he retire? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to read you a quote from the article straight from Nick Saban. Let me find the quote. Here we go. Sorry, I got to read this off the phone. It is what it is. This is the quote from Nick Saban. Yep. Here we go. I was really disappointed in the way that the players acted after the game. You got to win with class, you got to lose with class. And then showing your ass and being frustrated and throwing helmets and doing that stuff. I thought we could have a hell of a team next year. And then maybe 70 or 80% of the players you talk to, all they want to know is two things. What assurances do I have that I'm going to play? Because they're thinking about transferring, and how much are you going to pay me? So I began to say to myself, maybe this doesn't work anymore. That is Nick Saban on how his players react. The players' reaction contributing to his retirement following the loss to Michigan in the Rose Bowl. Thoughts?
I feel like,
and I'm gonna let you go first. I'm
feeling facts. I feel like it's facts because players now looking at it as, it ain't even about a team, building a team, building the chemistry, or trying to win championships. It's all, to me, it's just the highest bidder, who's bidding the most money. You know what I'm saying? They not even coming to school, because you got to think, man, how it is. This how it look now. A kid probably been dreaming to play for Alabama their whole life.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Their whole life. Going throughout school, they was like, whenever I get older, I'm going to sign to Alabama and play for Alabama.
Right.
So they go throughout their whole experience of football through their years. And then they get to a point where they can, go to Alabama. But a team like Ohio State or a team like Texas or any team out there, you know what I'm saying? They pay, top dollar to get the man. You feel me? I mean, top dollar to get him. He probably really don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? He probably really want to be at Bama. But, you feel me? He go to goddamn Ohio State and Texas or whatever. And then he feel like just because he go there where the money going to be at, he going to shine. But you gotta put what I'm saying is, I can't just sit up here and pay you all this goddamn money coming straight out of high school, and I don't know what the fuck you gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Time out. I know. I'm agreeing with you.
I don't know what you're gonna be.
My only reason for stopping you, because you kind of getting off bases. You're saying the right thing. You gotta get off bases. I don't want to talk about points coming out of high school. These niggas already on the team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These niggas already on the team.
I was speaking on the transfer portal and
I'm talking about the ones that's on the team.
The way that they did that, they handled that poorly. Like after we lost, and I fuck with Dallas Turner, but for him to just say I'm out, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like we know, you feel me? You mad about the loss,
right?
Which
and real deal, and let's be completely honest, Dallas Turner was gone.
Yeah, he was gone regardless. I understand that, but it's a different way you could have.
It didn't look the best.
It didn't look the best, and then you one of the leaders of the team. You feel me? You're a big name on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would expect it better from him, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't like the way that, players just bailed out on that shit like that, because y'all was literally a play away from actually going to the national championship game.
Right.
I just wanted to come back and see, you know what I'm saying, what we could be next season. You feel me? With Nick Saban still being there. You feel me? But I'm all good with Kalen DeBoer. DeBoer is going to do amazing things to me, I believe. But I didn't like the way that certain players handled that situation when we lost to Michigan. I feel like they could have, handled that a little bit better and showed more class, because at Alabama, you know what I'm saying, when you come there, Nick Saban, you feel me, he wants you to get your education. He looking for your development, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you better. It ain't all about money with Nick Saban. He trying to coach, like, young men. That's what he doing. Like, he trying to, you feel me, implement what he trying to implement in his program. And for y'all to, just basically just show this careless attitude, like y'all don't care after a loss, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and just bail out on it. I just didn't like the way that they handled it. A lot of players that left, I didn't like the way that they handled this situation. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? This new age of college football, like, I understand, you feel me, it's different now, but that's Nick Saban, man. If Nick Saban ain't finna lead you in the wrong direction, man. He, like, come on, man. The man accolades prove, like, it says it in itself. Like, trust the man. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna play, if you're gonna get on the field or whatever, nigga, put the work in to goddamn get on the field. Don't just think you finna be promised. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the Nick Saban office and say, if I don't play, you know what I'm saying, if I don't play next year, I'm gone. Nigga, get the fuck on then. You feel me? Like, that just, come on, man. How you gonna go up in this man's office and just, you know what I'm saying, just demand you get playing time, but you gonna leave? How can you say that to Nick Saban? Nick Saban looking at you like you. Like, nigga, do you know who the fuck I am? Look what I done built. Like, I think what he said, I agree with everything he said, bro. I'm just being honest. I agree with everything that man said. That's my opinion.
Don't look at what he built. Don't look at what he built. It's a statue of me outside.
Yeah.
Oh, see that statue? It's a statue of me. I ain't got to vouch for who I am.
Yeah.
There's literally a statue of me outside. Yeah. Right. Okay. For the 89th time on this podcast, I agree with you. But I'm gonna go deeper. Man. As far as how the players reacted right after the Rose Bowl game, not really royal. I kind of like us being pissed off when we lose. I'm not mad with that. And I think the Dallas Turner comment really more or less came out of frustration. Yeah. He didn't intend for it to land or whether it landed. So I'm gonna cut Dallas Turner a pass for that. And truth be told, Dallas Turner was going in the goddamn way. So Dallas Turner was going to the NFL next year, win, lose, or draw. Yeah. So I'm not really gonna speak much on that. But for me, the part of the quote that really got me was when he said, I thought we would have a hell of a team coming back next year, and then 70 or 80% of the players started asking two questions. Am I guaranteed to start next year, and how much you gonna pay me? That's the part that rubbed me the wrong way, right? Yeah. So, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I think it's specific guys that did that. I do. I'm not gonna name the names, but I think it's specific guys that did that. And I think that shit rubbed Nick the wrong way. Whenever Nick says something like, it's different now, man, this message ain't working no more. And people say, oh, man, he retired because of the NIL and because of the transfer portal. I'll say this, man. I'm not naive. I'm not a fool.
Yeah,
I'm an Alabama fan. I'm a Nick Saban fan. Of course, it's a part of it. But Nick Saban also, too, man, being 72 years old, and this shit, he'll return to the Wild Wild West. That shit rubbing the wrong way. I'm not mad with that.
Yeah.
Nick was used to having full control. He no longer has full control.
Yeah.
Cool. Right? So if y'all want to get them say he pouting or whatever and he quit, cool. Y'all can have it. I'm speaking as if I'm Nick Saban. Bitch, I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm going home. I don't have to do this shit no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is, this is my problem. You can be on Alabama's roster, or Georgia's roster, or Clemson roster, or Ohio State roster, or wherever you at. And because your season didn't go the way that you wanted it to go,
yeah,
you didn't shine, you didn't put up the numbers, you didn't get the catches, you didn't make the tackles, you didn't get the snaps that you foresaw yourself getting before the season started. When the year over with, you can march your ass in my office.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Speaking for Nick Saban, this is me speaking as if I was Nick Saban. You can march your ass in my office and basically demand and give me an ultimatum. Either I'm starting next year or I'm leaving. Then, so basically, first, I had to work my ass off to recruit you to get here, and I got you because you're a talented athlete. You're a talented kid. I wanted you on my team. So now I worked hard to get you. Now I got to work hard to keep you.
Yeah,
so basically, I have to recruit you, and then after every season, I got to beg you to stay.
Yeah.
Man, no. There is a problem in college football. I'm all for the NIL because I've been consistent with this. No players should have been getting paid. That's why the video game went away. And I'm not mad with the transfer portal. My only problem with it, I think there should be rules and regulations in it. I don't think you should be able to come in here and basically threaten the coach and say, I'm starting or I'm leaving. I think that's a problem. You cannot do this in sports, in other sports leagues, except in college.
Yeah. I see it getting worse before it get better.
And for me, I think it's fucked up. And don't take this as somebody that's saying this because, oh, man, they just saying that because they, you know what I'm saying, they feel it because Nick Saban retired. I've been over that, my dude. I'm ready to rock and roll.
But even with saying that, Nick is not the only coach that came out and said something about the NIL.
Exactly. But it only gets highlighted when he do.
Yeah, like Dabo literally did like a 2-hour fucking inauguration speech about the fucking NIL deal. You know what I'm saying? Like he was basically saying the same shit Nick Saban was saying. You know
and check this here, man. I don't have a problem with the transfer portal. Because the transfer portal has been number good to me. The transfer portal gave Alabama Jamison Williams and Jameer Gill. Yeah. So Alabama said we should have a problem with the transfer portal. No. My only thing is that I don't like the way that the system is set up. Yeah. I feel there should be rules and regulations placed on it. But I agree 100% with Nick Saban comments. I think these players are coming out now, man. They're not. I don't think these players are coming to these schools to develop and become the best ball player that they can for the next level. I think they're coming for the biggest payday they can get. And guess what? I'm not mad with that. Hey, man, one thing about Chase, get the bag. I'm not mad with that. This is my only thing. Don't fuck up the big bag down the road. Yeah. Chasing the bag right now. NIL money is great, and these athletes, they making it. And I'm all for all them. The college athletes is making it. And goddamn it, I clap it up for them. Because I'm all for that. I love watching. I love seeing that the motherfucker that's been eating off these athletes for years, these universities, the coaches, the boosters, and all that bullshit, they should have been getting paid. Yeah. This my caveat, though. NIL don't pay like NFL. Yeah. It do not. It do not. Now, maybe in the beginning, when you first get to the NFL, if you're in the first round draft pick, look, NIL money might make a little bit more in college. But if you get developed the way that you should and reach your full potential, that NIL money gonna be crumbs.
That's what the fuck development is.
It's gonna be crumbs to what you're gonna get down the road. Don't fuck up your exposure and your opportunity and get developed by lesser coaches because you want to make more money today.
That's why I brought up the development part in that. You can get all your money or whatever the case may be.
Yes.
Nigga, do you know how much more money you can make if you fucking get developed and get better?
Yes.
And actually, you feel me, be worth the money that they paying you, and you get the NFL and get.
I saw a quote.
Development matters, bro. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Development matters.
I heard a quote from Nick Saban. I heard the same quote from Kirby Smart. Both of them was actually speaking on this transfer portal stuff, and these kids wanting to come in and get playing time and all that good stuff, right? They both said NFL scouting never came to me and asked me how good a player was his freshman year. Never. Let's keep this shit a buck, man. You don't really reach NFL draft boards and really get talked about until you become a junior. Yeah. Unless you have a breakout sophomore year. Because truth be told, whenever you were a freshman, you got eyeballs on you, true enough. But we used to have to put another 2 years for we didn't think about getting you anyway. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? We know unless you a Trevor Lawrence or Caleb Williams, you have a
unless you just one of the ones.
You know, then that's different. But for me, man, all in all, man, I agree with Nick Saban's statement. He made a lot of sense, man. You know, I do think the NIL and transfer portal played a role in him retiring. Yeah. I don't think it's the whole reason why he retired, but it definitely played a role for sure. Yeah. It played a role for sure. He played a role for sure. And real deal, man, I think them players coming to that edge, I think that shit pissed him off. I think that shit rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah. I do. Like, man, motherfucker, how dare you? Yeah. How dare you?
Exactly.
Battle fan, y'all believe what y'all want to, man. Nick Saban got an ego. Big one at that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You ain't won 7 championships with no ego, dog.
Yeah.
You ain't finna walk in here.
If you done been successful as this man, how can you not have an ego? Ego come with the shit.
Facts.
Kirby Smart got a fucking ego.
Facts.
Dabo Swinney got an ego.
Facts.
Shit. What the fuck?
Facts.
If you done won something and you one of the top in what you do,
of course.
What the fuck?
Of course it's them. You know what I'm saying? But, man, that's what I got for that. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that, man. All the other Alabama fans, man, get in the comments, man. Give me a roll tide. By the way, the fourth quarter, you will have a special edition fourth quarter episode after the spring game get played on April 13th. You'll get one that following week. And then, man, we're going to chill off the fourth quarter, man. Fourth quarter season 2 officially going to start in the fall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, man? Be ready for that, though, when the fall come back around. But, man, so I saw a clip the other day. Nelly was on the shop, the LeBron.
Yeah.
Talk show in the barbershop shit. If I'm not mistaken, I think Cedric the Entertainer was in there. Yeah. Maverick Carter. I'm not sure if LeBron was. I see LeBron in the clip.
He said something about the hardest era of
right. So Nelly said, I wish I had some audio. I just played the clip. But basically what he said was, man, Nelly said, I came out the hardest era. Or not, the era that he was in was the hardest era of music, or the toughest era of music to be a rapper. I think he framed it from 1998 till, I think he said 2008, 2010, somewhere in there. And then he went to naming the names. And he said it was DMX. It was Jay-Z. It was Lil Wayne. It was 50. It was Nelly. Ludacris, right? Did I say Eminem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, nah, you just did.
Nah. Eminem. I can go deeper. T.I. Jeezy. Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Laugh all you want. It was Bow Wow. It was a different game then. So my question to you is, do you agree that was the hardest era? Because you got to think, all of them was fighting for the top spot. Yeah. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with Nelly's comment?
Yeah, man, because look at the names you just said, man.
That's a lot of heavyweight.
Not taking nothing away from Nelly, man, but, man, you kind of be in the middle of the pack, man. When you look at the names, bro, Lil Wayne, T.I., fucking, DMX, you just said, Ja Rule.
Well, time out.
Nelly was one of the ones.
I was saying, but even check this out, even in that, because you know what I'm saying. You preface by saying, you know what I'm saying, man. Not to knock Nelly. You can't knock Nelly. Nelly went diamond. Nelly got number 1 records. Nelly did his thing in that era. You know, Nelly did his thing in that era.
That was a hell of an era.
That's a hell of a fucking era.
There was a lot of heavy hitters in that era. Man.
There were sharks in that water. There were sharks in that water, man.
I get it, man. Thanks. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Being surrounded by them type of rappers, man, like all them guys got fucking platinum albums. Some got diamond albums in there. We forgot to say 50 Cent.
50? I think Nelly did say 50. I forgot 50.
Like,
throw 50 in there. Hell yeah.
That 03 shit, that 50.
Hell yeah. Throw 50. I forgot 50. Hell yeah, 50 in there.
So I agree, man. That shit, that was a motherfucker, man. You really had to come with it. Like, competition was at its all-time highs.
Facts. And seriously, man, even despite, because what Nelly was getting at, Nelly wasn't necessarily just talking about, like, who you thought made the best music. No. We talking about, you know what I'm saying, as far as numbers and who can get to the top of the charts and things of that nature, man. Even everybody in that, man, you got to think, around this time, compete with Prime Eminem.
Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough for anybody. And once you're in the game, you may not feel like it's a competition. But fans and shit, that's what they look at. It's competition.
Thanks.
Like, well, if you involved in any type of industry, it's gonna be some. They're gonna put competition.
Hip hop is a sport.
It's sport. Yeah, it's sport. It's competition and everything.
It's
even if you come in this bitch and you know you respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even on that. Like, I can outsell him. You know what I'm saying? I got more numbers than. It's gonna be competition in the shit.
I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what it is.
I kind of hate that it's over because it ain't versus ain't coming back.
Yeah, that's over.
Versus is over. I enjoy versus. Something I really liked about versus showed you how competitive the musicians take this shit. Yeah. Now, the only one I saw was celebratory, and I didn't see all the verses before y'all get in the comments. Y'all can get the ones that tell me ones that was more celebratory that I just missed.
Was the
8 Ball MJG versus UGK. Bun B. You know, recipe Pepsi. You know.
For a good reason, though.
For a good reason. You know, that one was celebratory.
Yeah,
cool.
For a great reason.
A lot of other ones I watched. Nigga, like, my catalog better than yours.
That was bad. Like,
don't get it twisted. Yeah. It ain't no beef type.
Yeah.
We gonna fight
but
about
on
this
the
shit.
stage,
Nigga, I'm trying. You can't fuck with me.
Yeah. Type shit. Yeah.
Real deal. I put everything in here to get all of yesterday led to me being on this stage with cause my catalog is my body of work.
Yeah.
That's what sold the records, put the money in my pocket, gave me the show, gave me this lifestyle, got me these fans, that got me on this stage. And you can stay the same.
Yeah.
Now let the people decide between me and you who better. And real deal. A lot of the verses we was competing in the same era.
Yeah.
Nelly and Ludacris did the verses against each other.
Yeah.
Right? Make no mistake about this.
Ludacris, that's another name.
This shit ain't exactly the friendliest shit. Nigga, I'm trying to beat you. Real deal. And I heard Joe Budden say this. Heard him say this on this podcast one time.
Kanye West.
I think he said. I think he did say. I missed some name. I think he did say Kanye. For me, I heard Joe Budden say this like I was saying. I think he was talking about the Ja Rule of Fat Joe verse. So I'm not saying that's what. No. Was he talking about that one or the Locks and Dipset? Might have been the Fat Joe Ja Rule. And he was saying that, you know what I'm saying, Fat Joe. I think he was saying Fat Joe wanted to crack his jokes and be funny and all this shit like this right there in the fort. He said, Ja Rule, like, no, nigga, I came to kill you. Yeah. I mean, all this kumbaya shit, we'll be friends later. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. Kobe got a famous quote for saying that.
This is a competition.
Kobe said that years ago.
This is a versus. A real battle of hip for hip. Who got the better catalog?
Real deal. Kobe said it years ago, man. Hey, off the court, we'll be friends later. On this court.
This is a competition.
This the real deal, man.
This versus. This is literally your catalog.
Versus mine.
All your work that got you where you at. Fact. All the work that got me where I am.
I be damn when it's over, they be laughing at me.
No, nigga, I'm taking this serious. You better come with your best hits, cause nigga, I clean your ass off this goddamn stage.
All right,
you better come with it.
Yeah, damn.
That's just what it is, and that's what it's supposed to be, cause it shows that these artists really passionate in the shit that they made. You know what I'm saying? They really, you feel me? They really care about their craft. They really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't taking this shit as something light. They ain't playing around with this shit. This is what paid the bills for them all these goddamn years.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. What really what really like made Versus lose is juice is when the pandemic ended. Because Versus started when everybody was inside. Because, you know what I'm saying, when shit go, you literally wasn't supposed to be outside because of the pandemic. I don't use that trying to like be funny, but literally like the world was shut down. Yeah. So that was when everybody was locked in trying to find something for entertainment. Mm-hmm. So bam, Versus, Swiss Beats, Timberland, big, a great genius idea, right? And I think as shit open back up and more stuff, you can start to get into more stuff. I think the versus kind of lost its luster. I think it kind of lost its luster after that, and which is my only problem is, man, we didn't get enough. We didn't get enough of the big battles like I wanted. Like we had some good ones. Don't get me wrong, some damn good ones. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. As far as like that versus shit go in hip hop, I'm all for it, real deal, but I'm all for the competition, man. I'm all for the friendly this, the friendly that. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite versus was Gucci versus Jeezy. I like a little tension in the room. Now, granted, they tension is some real life tension between them two in particular. But hip hop should have real. It don't matter how friendly we are, my nigga. My music versus your music. I think my shit better than yours. All this kumbaya, we go. I guess I'm not mad with us vibing to each other's songs, man, because that's cool. Depending on who the artist that's doing it. Like, I remember one point they were talking about Ice Cube and Scarface. I wouldn't mind seeing Ice Cube and Scarface vibing up that bitch. That's cool to me. Like, when DMX did it for Snoop Dogg, them niggas partying in that motherfucker. That's cool. That's DMX and that's Snoop. That's different. I understand that. Make no mistake about it when they were doing that versus. DMX was trying to win. Snoop Dogg was trying to win. All this dancing and kiki and partying carrying on. I'm really trying to see niggas, you gonna dance to my song harder than I'm gonna dance to yours.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is, man. Rappers have egos. Rappers feeling they're the best in the world at what they do. And when it's my shit versus yours, I'm believing in mine every time. That's music.
Yeah.
That is hip hop at its peak.
That's what it's supposed
at its core.
Yeah.
Not its peak, it's core.
You taking your shit serious, man. They're taking that shit serious.
You know, that's my take on it. Yeah. I want to goddamn talk about this shit with goddamn Nelly. Tell you what, man, we gonna close on a different note this week, man. I got one last little topic I want to talk about, man. Ladies, tune in. Cause I really want to hear your perspective on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you heard the viral clip with Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks? Mm-hmm. All right, well, Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks recently just started a podcast. I think it's called Thought I will be able to tell you the name of their podcast. It's something with the word personal in it. Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks. Hold up. What is the name of their
By the way, those are two beautiful women.
Two personal show. Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks, both females, both in the sports media space, both of them. Shout out to Joy Taylor, shout out to Taylor Rooks. They had a clip that went viral the other day, man, from their podcast, and the clip basically said what they said. I really wish I could just play the fucking clip. I hate trying to paraphrase stuff because I'm about to misconstrue what they were trying to say. But in so many words, they say a man not having female friends is a red flag, or for Joyce said in specific that she doesn't want to date a man that can only hang around either his mama or his family or somebody that he's laying up with, sleeping with, right? Because as a man, as a man, you should be able to hang around other women platonically without trying to fuck them. Basically, that's what she was saying. That's what she was getting at in so many words. And Taylor Rooks is basically, they was in agreement with one another. So your thoughts on, I reckon my question is your thoughts on,
can men have friends?
Can men and women be friends platonically? I guess that's the question.
Yeah.
I'm going to go first, man, because real deal, man, with what Joy was saying, I mean, I ain't going to lie to you, man, and a lot of people look at me, one thing, I ain't no pick me. Niggas know that about me. But a lot of what they were saying kind of do make sense. Yeah. It kind of do make sense, man. Because honestly, man, it's weird. It's weird. I think something is weird for you to be around women and feel like you have to hit every woman you're around. Yeah. Honestly, man, I think that's some male ego type entitlement shit. Like really, and I'm not to pick me with the women ass. I promise y'all that ain't me. Niggas know that about me. But I see what she was trying to say. I ain't gonna lie to you, in most of these situations, I'm normally on the man's side. But I see people refuting them. And I'm like, I think y'all taking it out of context because she didn't say nothing necessarily wrong.
Yeah.
Because I kind of agree with it in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't find it to be the wildest thing I heard.
To me, I look at
You know?
it, man. It's just what you is what you you know what I'm saying, what you prefer, what you feel like. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, bro. If you want to have women as friends, if that's how you get down, that's how you get down. But I'm not mad at somebody speaking their opinion of not
Facts.
wanting to be friends with a woman, which I understand both
Oh,
sides.
vice versa.
I understand both sides because some niggas like shit. I ain't trying to be friends with all these women.
Right.
I'm trying to you feel me? Then you got some that you feel me that
Yeah. I think the main reason why they caught so much flack was because Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks, at least to the public eye, are supposedly two single women.
Yeah.
Or if they in a relationship, it's very private.
Yeah.
Right. Now, do with that information that you must. I'll be honest, man. I don't think Joy Taylor or Taylor Rooks are a single woman. I don't. That's me personally. I don't. You ain't got to be with somebody on Instagram and post them on social media. I think both of those women are happy, right? But to the public eye, them not being in successful public relationships, it made people look at them like, who the hell are y'all to give some goddamn advice? And not for nothing, man. Even just off this particular topic, do we need another? Not strictly just at these two. But do we need another women's podcast trying to get dating advice, man? Like, don't we got enough of them already? I get it. This is a general subject. People talk about it, but I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah. That's how I look at that. It's all about what you prefer. You know what I'm saying? My right, might not be your right.
Facts.
Because
I legit don't think there's a right and a wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think there's a right and a wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how you look at women, your perspective, how you feel about being friends with women, or however that shit go. Cause some niggas look at it like shit. They play that friend role, and eventually they gonna try to crack,
right?
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just different ways how people think, bro.
Right, and also the thing too is that a lot of what the comments were saying about them is that it's such a red flag to you don't want to be with a man that can't be friends with women platonically. Cool. So do you want your man to have all these female friends?
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like in real deal. I understood that side of it too.
Yeah.
Like I get it. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you, man. I'm not really the guy that's gonna be in a relationship and you got all these goddamn dude friends. That ain't how I roll. Now, granted, I'm not finna sit up here and because I'm human, man. You have what you call interactions in life. So I'm not goddamn put your head down and walk straight at like you don't see nobody but me type. Come on, man. That's what the fuck you doing? You doing too much. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one that I don't believe in all this platonic to the point of, well, y'all hang out every day type. And that ain't my thing, because guess what? That's not how I roll. I'm not comfortable with that. I don't roll like that.
And it's the look.
And it's the look too. And real deal. That take me back to what I said about Nick Saban. That's our male ego. Because guess what? To mind your knowledge, they could be dead ass platonically friends.
But it's the look. That's most men.
It's the look. It's the look. And guess what? Even you and guess what? You and the girl can have the best understanding in the world. For you, it's an ego thing because it's the look to how this shit look to other niggas.
Yeah.
To other people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh
man, look at man. Ain't no way. Goddamn, in fact, that's your girl, man. You cool with her. Goddamn, being buddy with so and so like this here, that should have rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah, it's the look. It's really the look for real.
You know what I'm saying?
It might be dead ass like you said.
You know what I'm saying? That just ain't never been my particular thing. That's how that's the point why I found their comments to be hypocritical. Because real deal, if you so cool with your boyfriend, husband, significant other, whatever you want to call it, having all these female friends, then I seen folks in the comments saying, "Oh, okay, so I see why both of y'all single, both of y'all stay getting cheated on." Now, granted, I think that was great of thought. I didn't make that up. I read the comment. Both of them. Okay, I see why y'all single. y'all stupid. But whatever. That ain't. I don't know.
Yeah, and then some women, like I said, they speaking from their standpoint. But I don't think of any female. I want you to have a whole lot of female friends. It's like, all right, nigga.
Nah, the vast majority of them don't want you to have none.
None. You know what I'm saying? Like,
honest.
even Joy saying that shit, but if you see this man with a whole lot of goddamn girls,
straight up, man, some of this shit people say on the camera, man, be for shock value and entertainment purposes and trying to go viral. Now, I don't, not Joy Taylor don't need to go viral. She's up. She's made. Everybody knows what Joy Taylor is. Yeah. She on TV every day. FS1, But I don't know. That's just real deal, man. We gotta talk about motorsports and music, man. We might get some dating advice to save a young couple out there. So. We might can save somebody out there, man.
But yeah, I'm some real shit though.
I'm sure what the hell you laughing
like
at,
I said with Jordan Taylor. Jordan Taylor saying that shit, you know what I'm saying? But even she got some cap in there too. Like, bitch, you ain't finna sit up here and tell me that you want your man to have all these girlfriends and you ain't suspicious.
I'm gonna tell you, come on now, get the fuck out of here. Want me to tell you, we finna bring to this show. We finna bring the love advice segment to this show featuring goddamn Pop. Yeah. Pop's been married. Yeah. He been in a successful black marriage for how long? Your mom been married? 21 years. I'm 27. Fat 24. Fat finna be 25.
Yeah, 25 years.
25 years. You see what I'm saying? So if there's anybody to get the advice,
they got married in 2000.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we got to get, you know what I'm saying, Mom, Pops, man, real deal, man. We can say, you never know, man. We can say some relationships out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a little advice from the
or ruin something.
Yeah, from the OGs. You know what I'm talking about?
Or ruin something.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say we're gonna save someone. I mean, save all of them. We might ruin someone too.
I'm not trouble. The one we ruined, they was already fucked up. Thank y'all for tuning in. No excuse this week, man. Tell us what we do to the channel, kid.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hey, and hit the notifications so you can be notified when we post, man. Straight up. We out.
I remember for the ones he saved.